Hello boys, sorry it's been a few weeks. They couldn't power the systems, so don't know what that is. They couldn't power the systems, so not been on for a while. But we found a truck with some oil and some booze. So we managed to power the systems for a little bit, and thought I'd try and send another message out to you, see if you boys can get it. Hopefully you do. Right. Ooh. Can't remember what we were doing. I'm sure we'll pick it up. This guy has got an arrow to the knee.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we are. Another arrow to the knee.
I really thought that was it for me. Oh, I feel a little better now.
Excellent. Oh, roll.
Everyone's out of the woods. You have my deepest gratitude.
No worries. Father Armand said that he's headed for Zagros Fortress. You can reach it if you keep going up from here a little more. Tell the soldier at the gate about me and he'll let you in. Okie dokie. Whoop. Oh, I've got a horse, haven't I? Blip, 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 blip. Blip, blap, blip, blap. Blip, blap. Blip, blap. Blip, blap, blip, blap. Blip, blap. Blip, blap. Ooh, him. Hello.
Halt! If you wish to enter, identify.
Oh, so I need to read it. You're with Father Armand. Please pardon my insolence. It's not insolence doing your job, mate. Don't apologise for doing your job. Never apologise for doing your job, boys. Right? Doesn't matter who's coming by. He could be leader of the planet. You're doing your job. Your job is guard that gate. You guard that gate. Don't care who comes walking towards you. We've had that. You're on gate duty. Someone comes walking towards you. Do you know who I am? Doesn't matter. I'm on gate duty. My duty is to keep you out of this gate. Hop it. Alright, don't ever apologise. Father Armand is currently at the fortress. He's treating the poisoned soldiers. You'll be able to meet him inside the fortress. Okie dokie. Ooh. How does it look? I've changed it to a setting where I can actually read things. I need to find some glasses.
The wounded are not recovered.
Oh, magic. Magic.
Thank you, oh blessed priest.
Ah, you're here. Right this way. Follow me.
Okie dokie. What do you mean follow you? You've not gone anywhere.
You've come. I was here treating the soldiers.
Once the treatment is finished, let's look into the eagle seal.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thyrain, a knight of Lutera.
Well met, Sir Thyrain. I am Armin. And this is my traveling companion.
Alright.
I wanted to thank you for treating my soldiers. Their slow recovery has weighed heavily on me. Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night. You must be exhausted. Let me get you a hot meal and some accommodations for the night.
Nice.
Target in sight. No witnesses.
There's quite a lot of witnesses. Yeah, don't worry, I've got a spinny dude. Let's give him some R. Yeah, you can have some of that. Yeah, you want some R, dear?
Protect the prince! Secure the perimeter!
Prince Thyrane, are you hurt?
Nothing for you to worry about.
But, Your Highness...
I told you. I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
If I may, please hold still.
Highness. Oh.
Kilioko Kolatsuala. Golafnis Nandu has Dashnia.
Oh. Some chocolate in here. Oh. Not chocolate in a while.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep. Clearly, you're more than just a knight of Lutera.
Oh, no.
I'm not much of a prince these days. We can talk more about it over there.
We've lost too many.
I didn't realise it was a chewy chocolate. Sorry.
Thank you for your help. This could have been a real disaster.
If it weren't for Father Armin, things could have gotten even worse. But may I ask, what brings you all the way here in a time like this? The eagle seal, that's an heirloom of the Lutheran dynasty. But how do you know about that? The Ark? I see. I am a little taken aback to suddenly hear about something I've always thought of as a legend. Well, even if it is an heirloom, it's not something so precious that we can't hand it over to someone who saved our soldiers. Some text I can't say. However, the eagle seal is currently in Lutera Castle. Lutera Castle has been taken over by the current regent, Sherrit. Since my father's death, I've been recruiting soldiers here in order to drive out the tyrant Sherrit. Have I still got the silence on? No, you can hear me. That's good. We should be able to find the seal when we reclaim the castle. Please come back and see me then. Ooh, level up. And some trousers. Trousers. So we've got 5 skill points. What else do we use? Don't really use that much, do we? Let's just save them up, shall we?
It seems like Prince Thyrane is a man of character, just as they say.
The way he heartily agreed to give us the royal heirloom. Moreover, he's been taking such great care of his men. It's as if they were his own brothers. I would like to help Prince Thyrane. How about you, Dad Chungus? Oh yeah, just as I thought. I know he'd be willing to help. I'll be treating the soldiers here. It seems like Lord of Mount Zerkares, Sir Mehan, was having trouble managing the supplies. Please give him a hand. Okie dokie. Something over here. What's over here? Open the supply. That one's open.
Damn it. What are those guys?
Is this the list of supplies? Oh, it's very detailed. This will be helpful.
It was burdened with. I was burdened with one problem after another, but I feel much better now that you've solved this one for me. Thank you. Okay.
I'm glad he appreciated it. I'm almost done with the treatment.
Many were spared thanks to the guidance of Regulus. It's fortunate that we could help the people here.
Thank you for helping me, Han. What a relief.
Could I trouble you with one more request? I was actually about to send a declaration to all factions across Lutera before marching to Lutera Castle. However, Mihan is currently preoccupied with salvaging the fortress, and I'd like to leave this in the hands of someone reliable. Given its importance, please, I'm counting on you. Okie dokie. What's another quest? Thanks to you, our soldiers are in much better shape now. Thank you so much. However, there's many soldiers still suffering from the poison. However, Father Armand is looking after them. Finding and eliminating the cause will prove to be a faster solution. Could you possibly investigate the well nearby? Yes. Why can't you? It's here. You're here. The well's here. Bah. You're here. Pardon me. The well... doesn't matter. The powder, not fully dissolved yet, smells pungent. Poison in the water. So it was this poison. Now that we know where the poison came from, we can do something about it. The red fruit that grows on Mount Zoraga should serve as an antidote. How do you know? I think I should be able to get enough for this place. If it's all right with you, could you possibly help the northern outpost? There's a chance the folk there have been poisoned. Please give the fruit to Leanne at the northern outpost. I realise, just do the Dingle-Dobry. I realise this is a fantasy plot, but it really is fantasy. It's like, can you investigate the well that's right next to me? The problem is, you boys have grown up with this. When I was younger, they didn't have the graphics, so it had to be all about the story. So every element of the story was impeccable. All the old games. Whoop. No booze. Got a little bit more. Found half a bottle. Acquire red fruit. Red fruit acquired. Horse. I keep forgetting I've got a horse. Did it.
Prince Thirain sent you? No way.
Ha, but of course Prince Thyrain is finally... Haha, that jerk of a regent is going to wet himself. After all, the rightful king has finally appeared. It's time for my pretty pigeons to take action. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Last of it. Not going to find another truck with that in again. Never mind. There's still a guy down the road brewing stuff for us. Right, it's time for British pigeons to take action. Let's see. What the heck? All the pigeons are sick. Oh dear, must be some kind of contagious disease. This isn't good. This is an emergency. Please go get some crystal water. It's a special spring water found in Mount Zargos. That does wonders of this type of disease. Otherwise, I'll be letting down Prince Thyrain. Please, I'm counting on you. Okie dokie. What's this guy want? I've never seen you around before. This is fruit. William sent you. Oh, I see. It's an antidote. Thank you. Things are about to get really bad. I'll hurry and pass this out to everyone. Not late. Actually, I brought it up because there's a monster tiger called Rigiat living in the southern hills. It's so fearless and ferocious that it sometimes comes all the way to the fortress just to hurt people. We tried to catch it before, but too many men have died and lost limbs trying. I'm sure you'd be able to hunt down that monster though. Okie dokie. I love that you stay on the horse even through cutscenes. Right, so we need water. Blip. Look, not right now. Yep. Ha. Oh, you're going to get an R in a minute. Oh, I didn't need to. Right, bad guy tiger's over here. Ooh, hello. Hey. Yep. Right, R it is. Oh. What are you doing over there? Oh, what's this? Whirlwind grenade. Pick that up, pick that up. Just a grenade type. Whee.
Good. The pigeons will feel better soon.
I've already tied the message to their feet, so you just need to open the cage door. Okie dokie. Like you can do that.
To those suffering under the rule of Regent Sherritt, your days of misery will soon be over. I vow to bring the usurper to justice and take back Luterra Castle.
That would mean more if I hadn't been here for more than 3 seconds.
Thank goodness. A new hope dawns upon Luterra.
Hey, adventurer, the pigeons are feeling swell, thank you. They'll probably fly out to every corner of Luterra now. That's not how hoping pigeons work. Oh, right. What was his name? Armin, was it? There was a priest looking for you. Why don't you go see him? Oh, so he walked up here, then he walked back again. You really took down Regiat. The people of the fortress can rest easy now too. That creature caused so much trouble for everyone. I'm sure everyone appreciates what you've done. I know I do. headed now? Right, back here. I'm good, thanks. Slowly chugging away. Alright, new quest. Did you know that there's a fortress to the east of here that's now in ruins? 5 long centuries ago. What do you mean that's now in ruins? 5 centuries ago. One of the final battles against the demons was fought there during the Chain War. No one knows exactly what happened anymore, as details were lost in history. They do say that there's a tombstone there. If you happen to go to the east ruins, can you possibly check out the tombstone? Yes? Why? Greetings, adventurer. The new recruits sometimes wander into the eastern ruins only to get themselves killed or badly hurt there. Word is that there are ghosts out there. If it's all right with you, could you possibly lay them to rest? Or you could tell your guys to stop going in there.
There you are, adventurer.
The treatment of the poisoned victims in Zargoth Fortress is nearly complete. However, it seems they are terribly short on supplies. Everyone is having a particularly tough time due to a shortage of the iron we use to make weapons. A gentleman by the name of Mehan tells me that there is an abandoned fortress nearby. He said that there must be weapons left behind from the previous war and plan to retrieve them. However, it would be too risky to send the soldiers who are still recovering from being poisoned. Would you be able to bring the weapons back instead? See, that's good storytelling. Why is it me that's doing it? Other guys were poisoned. No, thank you. Right. See, at least it's given a reason for why I'm going and collecting this bloody iron. So everyone's poisoned. No one else can do it. Rather than my guys randomly keep walking into this place. Are they bots? They are, they're bots. What are they called? They're bots, look at them. They're tab targeting and using their powers. Yeah, they're bots. They're the same outfit, use the same powers. And thank you. They're bots. Oh, that one might not be. It's using different powers. Right, let's wait for stuff to respawn, shall we? Hello. Bit of R. Nice bit of R. Ah, I need to hold it down, I keep forgetting. kill stealing there. I really think these are the bots. Alright, there's some stuff over here. I have finished with you. I no longer wish to fight. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, pawns. Hello. Oh, I'm trying to pick up stuff. Oh, ring. Is it better? No. Oh, I had it. Over here.
I will not stop resting until my last breath. For my family, my friends, and the future children who will populate this land.
Resting? He said resting. Text says resisting.
How did you know we were short on iron? Mihan was about to handle that.
All done. Thanks to you, we can let our soldiers rest a little more. I continue to be indebted to you and Father Armin. I'm not sure if a mere seal would suffice. I came to Zargos Fortress to gather troops to fight by my side. Thankfully, many have volunteered. As things stand, however, they are not fully trained. If they enter the battlefield like this, they'll be slaughtered in an instant. Their training captain, Mac, is trying his best, but it's likely a burden too great for him to bear alone. Would you go to Mac and help him finish up their training? I'm sorry that I just keep asking you for such favours. However, we are in dire need of someone with your capabilities right now. See, that's good storytelling. I will be prepared to move the troops. Come find me at the rear outpost when the training is complete. Please, I'm counting on you. Good storytelling. So that's what's written on the tombstone. I see. They may have lived 5 centuries ago, but there's no difference from us. They were all concerned for their family, friends and children. I have nothing but the highest respect for these men. Thanks to their final stand against the demons, we are able to exist today. This gives me courage. Thank you, adventurer. I'll pass this on to the other soldiers as well. Okie dokie.
This is my first real battle. I hope I do okay.
As long as you live through your first battle. That's the hardest part. Have you been to the Eastern Ruins? I was just getting worried about all the soldiers getting hurt there. Thanks to you, the soldiers will be suffering a little less now. As always, thank you. Just stop them going there. Dingle. Hoi. Where am I headed? Right there. Oh, oh. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give him a lick. Tastes just like raisins. Oh man, this is tough. Excuse me, adventurer. Could you lend me a hand? Moving all that stone over there has been tough. It seems like the assassins who came for Prince came for the prince made a hole in the wall. We want to plug it up real good this time. Okay. So press E. That's it, 1 stone. This should do it. Well, 1 stone should do it. 1 stone, that's enough, is it? They wouldn't be able to break through so easily next time. What? Because that 1 stone will block them. It was tough for the wounded soldiers to carry all that heavy stone. What a relief. It all went very well. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm glad you carried that 1 stone from over there to over there.
Why are the spears so heavy?
So, you're the one who saved Prince Thyrain. Your reputation precedes you.
He's concerned about the training too. His Highness really does care about his people, doesn't he? Even so, I'm a bit disappointed that he underestimated old Mac here. The training's already done. The only problem is morale. There's nothing like music to help cheer up the soldiers, but I still haven't heard a sound from this Moller fellow, even when I told him to play some music ages ago. Sorry, but could you go and check on Moller? He's the fellow down there. I don't care even if you have to kick his butt. Make him play some music. Morale is a very important part of any war. In some respects, one of the most important.
Who are you? And why'd you just try to kick me?
Oh, Captain Mac. Well, this is embarrassing. Actually, I have a sore throat, so I can't play my trumpet. I have a terrible cold, you see. Why are you looking at me like that? A cold is a terrible illness. I feel like my throat is about to rip open every time I blow my trumpet. So, if you want to hear me play, at least go fetch some herbs from over there. I heard the silver bush leaves are particularly effective. Why don't I get them myself? I wanted to slack off. Shut up and just go get me those herbs. At least he's answering my questions.
Why are the spears so heavy?
Well, I guess that's a little better. Do you know the Song of Valor, the national anthem of Lutera? No? Then, let me explain.
Even the toughest lad from Lutera can't help but get nervous during this first battle. When I was a fresh recruit, the more seasoned soldiers would always play me this song. It raises your spirits and makes your heart beat faster, you see. You don't believe me, huh? Believe it or not, my performance fetches quite a high price, so listen closely. You'd be surprised how music affects morale. You'd be surprised. Well, how did you like that? If you liked it, why don't you learn it for yourself? The Pride of Lutera, the Song of Valor. Okie dokie. Bink. Pardon me.
I could tell even before you came to me. I could hear the soldiers humming along all the way from here.
Good work. I knew that Maul, a guy, would slack off. I'd better set him straight soon. Prince Thirain is at the rear outpost. Could you go report to him that the training is complete? I'd like to put his mind at ease. Okay. So he came through here without me noticing. Obs. Blink. It's over. Mac is truly amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such short time. No, because you're a bloody prince, not a trainer. I always have much to learn from those around me. I feel the same way about you and Father Armand. I couldn't thank you both enough for all the help you've given us. We're about to take the trainees and head to Lake Bar. Well, we'll link up with the remainder of our forces there. We would be indebted to you if you and Father Armand could grace us with your presence. The village has a beautiful lake. It's well worth the journey. Okie dokie. I'm heading now down there. Yep. Why have you got a yellow circle? Wait, mate. Wait, mate. Where you going? No, come back here. Why have you got a yellow circle? I think you need an R. Thought we had some special loot. Bloop. Right. Oh,
You
hello.
adventurer. I came here with Prince Thirain, but he went ahead to Lake Bar village when he heard an army was approaching.
The troops guarding the outpost also moved with him. This gentleman, Lloyd, informed us of the approaching army. Although I was able to provide first aid, the wounds he sustained required long intensive care. I'll also be heading out to Lake Bar village now. Please take good care of Lloyd, and when his breathing stabilizes, change his bandages. Okay.
Father Armand sent you. Thank you very much.
As you can tell by the armour I'm wearing, this old soldier served in the ranks of Regent Sherritt's forces. I merely followed my orders as a member of the Royal Army, but it always pained me to do so. I had to confiscate grain from starving peasants and arrest the innocent. I even had to watch some of them die. That's why I decided to surrender to Prince Thirain, although deserting my unit took a toll on this old body of mine. When the pursuers finally got me, death seemed fairly certain, but then Father Armand saved me. This pain is nothing compared to the crimes I've committed over the years as a soldier for the Regent. Go ahead and go to Lake Bar village. I should be fine now. Prince Thirain could use all the help he can get. See, I like little touches like that. Those are all right. What do I have to do? Kill 5 of these. Alright then. Four more. One more. Oh. Level up. R really is the best. Alright, so down and back on myself. Okie dokie. Any moko seeds? Nope. Moko. Moko. Is there any mokos? Nope. Moko. Anything on the front gate? No, alright. Alright, come back on ourselves. Oh, got skill points.
It's been far too long, dear Prince. Is this your army? You couldn't possibly be thinking of using this rabble against Lord Sherritt, would you? The throne belongs to its rightful owner. And my spies tell me you haven't even been able to activate Vanquisher. It's time to yield the sword, disband this gang of criminals, and plead for mercy. And we may let you live.
If Sherritt really wants this so badly, he's welcome to come fetch it.
Brave but foolish words, young prince. You will regret this, boy.
In the old days, leaders used to be on the
Don't
front
kill
line.
messengers, even rude ones.
That's a good leader when they're on the front lines. You know they believe the message they're sending. Bad leaders hide away. Right, so I've got some skill points to spend. 10. So R is that one. Blip. Ooh. Inflicts 50 plus foes with 50 or less HP. Trip duration. Damage to push immune. Yeah, that one looks good.
Oh, good. You've arrived safely.
Yes. As for the prince, he seems to have gone to the lake. I'm a bit worried seeing him so glum.
Vanquisher is an heirloom of the Luteran dynasty. It's supposed to glow when held by the rightful heir to the crown. That's how my ancestors proved their worthiness. Which is also why Sherritt seeks Vanquisher for himself. But it won't even show the faintest glimmer in my hands. What does that say about me?
just a bloody sword. You don't know where the on switch is. Encourage Thyrane.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Don't worry. This is not something I obsess over. Winning this war is the only thing I worry about now. My worthiness comes later.
Sire, we're under attack! The Regent's forces are here!
Let's go.
Alright, so what's going on? You want some of that, do you? You can get an art. Push! This isn't working. He seems like the main guy. I think he needs an art. Oh, I missed it.
Spare my life! Your Highness, I was only following orders.
Only following orders.
Did you really just say that? Innocent villagers are dead.
We've heard
By
that
your
before,
hand.
haven't we?
Do you have no will of your own? Can you
We
not
have
see the
heard
difference between
that
right and wrong?
before.
You are no true knight of Lutera. You are responsible for these atrocities, and you will face justice for them. I have spoken. Take him away.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life! Yeah! Your Highness,
Nope.
you must not spare his life!
No, that's food going to someone who doesn't deserve it.
You deserve it!
You're just wasting food there.
Are the rumors true?
What rumours? Ooh. Teleporter.
All the harm done to the villagers is my fault.
How is it your fault? That Norse wet fellow. He clearly said that the raiders will appear again. But you can't let them repeat such atrocities ever
This
again.
time, we'll make the first move. The enemy is encamped south of the hill.
I've been briefed by the scout. We can't just sit back and wait for the raid group to come. Let us defeat Shuret. Raid group. Okie dokie. The raid group is being supplied by Shuret himself. They not only have a steadier stream of supplies, but also better quality weapons. But there's no reason to feel down about this. We can just steal the good stuff from them. That is a good plan. Adventurer. Is it true you're going to attack the raid group? Yes. I know a thing or two about strategy, you see. The raid group is an expeditionary force, which means they always have to take supplies and rations with them. If you look around the encampment, you'll find water containers where they keep their potable water. How about you break them all to make them suffer from water shortage? That is a good plan. Water is very hard to come by. It's too heavy to carry too much of it. And dangerous if you don't purify it well enough. Like all the quests are in one area. No, not that. Oh, I like a good arm. Right, that's the water complete. R is the best. So 2 is weapons. Aha. Ooh. Lovely. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, last of the booze. The bots. They're swinging when no one's there. They really are bots. It's the fact that they're all the same character as me. Weird. Go away. Lovely. Great job. Now maybe they'll be a little too thirsty to fight, although we still can't face them head on. In our current shape, we should charge things. This should charge things up a bit. Every time they come to fill their canteens, we can ambush them. I think I make an outstanding strategist, don't you? I should apply to become an officer later. So that's Grieg. See if we see him later. Oh wow, you brought us quite a fine assortment. Now our men should be able to put up a proper fight. That regent fool will really hit him where it hurts this time.
Good work. Now the village will be out of harm's way.
As always, I have nothing but gratitude for Armin and you for all that you've done. However, never mind. We've got bigger problems to worry about.
We managed to defeat most of the enemies who raided Lake Bar. If it weren't for you, it would have taken much longer.
However, the village's blood has been shed. I'd like to provide recompense to the villagers of Lake Bar. Could you ask Chief Hordem about the extent of the damage to the village? Why? Wasn't you who broke it?
Greetings. I am Horder, the village chief.
The damage to the village, 10 wounded, 2 killed. One of the casualties was only 8 years old. If the prince hadn't responded quickly, many more would have perished. We have nothing but gratitude for his help, and he wants to compensate us. Could you tell him that he doesn't need to worry about that sort of thing? That's not his problem as a prince. He has people for that. 2 hands on.
8 years old. He's only a child.
Is that so? Even a young child like that? And all because of me, not because of you. Unless you actually personally hurt the child, it wasn't because of you, was it? I couldn't even protect our own people. I've failed them. At this rate, perhaps it's only to be expected that Vanquisher won't glow. Apologies. I'd rather spend some time alone right now. Brooding. Nothing's solved by brooding.
Prince Thyrane appears devastated.
It seems like he doesn't fully believe in himself. However, I think Prince Thyrane is perfectly suited to become the king. Could we find out exactly why he doesn't seem to have much confidence in himself? Let's ask some other people.
Prince Thyrane really values his people.
This feels like the end times.
We need a crown. Dad says a king needs to wear a
crown. He probably blames himself for all the atrocities Regent Sherrod has been causing in the kingdom.
Well, it doesn't. Why should he blame himself for that? Doesn't make any sense.
See, I've heard how chaos has swept across Lutera.
It's because of the tyranny of Regent Shrit, isn't it? Prince Thyrane must believe that the people are suffering because of him. However, the people don't seem to think that way. How could we relay that message? Do you know the fable of the Iron Crown? I've read it myself before. I hear it's a famous tale in Lutera. There was once a prince who was beloved by everyone. The people gathered their scrap iron to make a crown for this prince. The prince graciously accepted the crown and used it during his crowning ceremony. Like the story, perhaps we could show Prince Thyrane how the people really feel. Can you ask Chief Horden about what he thinks? Okay, unfortunately, that's my hour on the computer. Other people are in the queue. I've got to go on gate duty and I'm very tired and a bit drunk. So I will speak to you boys later. See you later.